So in this video, I'm going to be going over my PB3, PB2, and PB, all sub 8s, and the only sub 8s I've ever gotten. So my PB3 is the luckiest of all of my PBs. It was a 7.93, and I got this a while back. But yeah, it's such a dumb solve because I didn't do the right things, and I still got a good solve. So anyways, for cross, I have my orange and white cross edge here. Then I have these three, and they're kind of just in a circle. So what I did, this is before I was looking ahead to first pair, so I won't even talk about that. I inserted green, and then I brought blue up. Before inserting blue, I moved red over and inserted them both together. Then my first pair, right in front of me, was the orange and blue, which I just did like that, insert into the back. Now, there are two pairs right in front of me, the red-green build pair and this blue-red pair. And I didn't see this, I was looking ahead to blue-red, so I did blue-red. Also, the way I did blue-red is not good. I just did that, which is how you would insert it into like a front right or back left slot. But when going into front left, you can actually do lefty sledgehammer, which I didn't do, but whatever. Then I had these things as my last slot. I had a solved green-red corner, red-green edge here, and I had these two. So what I did was keyhole. This edge right here is oriented, and all that means is that I can insert it into this slot without it being flipped. And I can tell that because the front sticker matches the side center color. So I did this pair first by just moving this corner out of the way, using this corner, inserted this edge and moved it back. Then this was my last pair. And for this pair, I usually do this with F moves because I don't like doing double rotations. So I just did F prime, U prime, F. Then I inserted, and I got a last layer skip with just a U prime, a UF. And that was my PB. I actually got this before I had ever gotten a sub 9. And it was insane. But yeah, it was stupidly lucky solve. Stupidly lucky. Alright, now for my second best solve, my PB2. This one wasn't as lucky. I think I just solved this pretty well. So my cross edges are here, 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 and here. So nothing's solved, but they're pretty close to being solved. I noticed that orange could be inserted on opposite. I could use that to put green on opposites. Before that though, I put blue here so that blue, green, and orange could all be inserted on opposites, which I did. Then I just inserted red by moving the spot over and inserting. My first pair was the blue-orange. This pair, just pair up like this, and then insert into the back. My second pair was the blue-red pair, a split pair. So I just inserted that into the front. Then green-orange was my next pair. So I got lucky that my first three pairs are rotationless. This used to be a problem for me, this pair, but I like it. You just do R prime, U prime, then it's like you do an R, and you cancel into this pair, which is like this, and then you insert into the back. And as you can see, I have this, which is, it's again rotationless, so that's really lucky. Rotationless, like a completely rotationless solve. And then I inserted, I did this F12 pair by splitting them up and inserting, and I got an OLL skip. So from the beginning, all of my edges were oriented. That's really nice. And then I just had a U perm with no AUF before or after. And yeah, that was my 7.91. It's my PB2. And for my current PB, all of my luck was in F2L, and it's actually a full step solve. So my best solve is full step. Second best, I got an OLL skip. And third best, I got a last layer skip. But anyways, this solve was nice because I saw that I had these 4 cross edges. Green right here, red here, one move away. Then blue and orange are next to each other. I noticed first that blue and orange are solved relative to each other. So I move over, they're solved. Red can go in with one move, and if I insert green, that's also going to be in the correct location relative to orange and blue. I also noticed this pair right here, and I was mainly looking for a way to preserve it, and then I realized that if I inserted green, so this is what I did, and then I attached this pair, I would have this block. And that's what I did, so I had the block, and then I just aligned the cross and moved that in. And so I just had a really easy X cross with this block right here. The next, I saw this pair, this orange and blue. I actually like this pair because I have a nice way to do it. When it's going into the front left, what you do is you do F, and then you solve it like it's this pair. And the way you do this is you move corner over, just do that, then U2, and then F prime. And while doing that, I actually saw the green orange right here. So I rotated so it's a back slot, and I inserted it. And then I saw the green red last pair. It's a really nice pair. So I rotated it into front left. And here you can actually do a VLS case to skip OLL, but I haven't actually finished memorizing these. I also didn't do sledgehammer because I don't do lefty sledgehammer. It just feels awkward. So I just inserted it regularly. I got this OLL though, which I really like. It has important finger tricks though. So right here, these last few moves are important. You do the thumb F prime, then a drag U, and then I use pinky for the last arm move. So again, and just like a little bit faster, it's like this. And then I realized I had a U perm with a U2 AUF because all the corner stickers stay in place and green and blue are opposites. So I just did that. And just like that, I had a full step 7.4 solve.